Rest assured, dear. I'll do all that I can to assist you.
Show me some of that trailblazing strength again.
Foreboding sign.
Continue patrol.
Make a wish.
Shift the balance.
Dare provoke me?
Help me improve. Blade and flight.
My oath is to a solitary road.
Practice is over. Swords descend!
Beauty is eternal!
Time to mix things up.
Destiny's hand has truly blessed me.
Stay close. Not a step back. Give it up.
Wretched and fleeting!
Step up, let's see it.
Till I see that light, I will protect all beauty!
How's this taste?
I can breathe easy again.
Mind your manners.
Strike with heart.
Memories are ever changing. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Slice like a good brew. Full butt, my friends. Indulge yourselves! On my mark. Here stands the Silvermane Guard.
How many can you block? Blade and flight.
My guiding light.
In the mood for another beating?
Victory by the blade. Let's go say hi.
Make a wish.
Tick. Practice is over. Swords descend!
Distracted and sleep.
Step up, let's see ya. Time to mix things up.
I can breathe easy
What do you
again.
want to know?
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Ill fate descends.
In the mood for another beating?
Memories are ever changing. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Ill tidings manifest.
Beauty is eternal.
Sagacious discernment.
Until I see, I will protect all beauty. For Adrilla.
Step up, let's see ya. How's this taste?
Time for swordplay.
Time to mix things up. Nice like a good brew, full-bodied and sweet. My friends, indulge yourselves!
How many can you block? Blade and flight!
Ill fate descends. Another precious memory to hold on to. Yeah. Huh.
I'm not done yet. Journeys never end.
positive vibes and watch the good luck follow. Fresh face, fresh vibes. Must be talking about me. You call that a build update? What? Finally! Clocking off. Bye.
Just as the databank requires updating, so I must keep evolving. Leave the past behind. The future beckons my thoughts.
When life's all go, the trick is to steal a bit of downtime, right? You're bound to draw the tile you want sooner or later, right? Nice to have new survival skills under my belt. Even the snow plains have an end.
Tread carefully.
This place holds such fond memories. Care to reminisce?
Eternal sleep is not the
Dead return!
Let's settle this.
I'm on guard.
You're not going anywhere!
That enemy certainly isn't friendly. This will strengthen our position. Ta!
I won't surrender. Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Venus!
Lamps ablaze. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Dodge this!
Let's settle this.
Fighting is meaningless. That's great.
I'll see you off.
Welcome to the Interastral Peace broadcast. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Welcome to a new episode of Interastral Peace broadcast.
I've always lived in the underworld and never ever imagined. I just can't believe I can look at my home from this angle. Say, our planet really isn't that big, is it? Oh, like how things look big when they get closer? I get that. You've been traveling for so long. Surely you've been to places way bigger than this. Don't laugh, but I used to hide in the storage room in my dad's workshop and go through old picture books. They were full of places I'd never seen before. Oceans, forests. I heard Yallo, Yarillo, right? I heard Yarillo 6 didn't used to be all snowy like this, and it had all sorts of landscapes and natural environments. They are totally magical to me. I'd never have imagined it myself. Maybe it's too unrealistic to wish it'd go back to the way it was, but it's good to have a dream, right? Yeah, that's the spirit. I want to see some places with a little more get up and go, you know? Still, those places wouldn't be home. Case in point, I've only been here for a while, but I'm already kind of missing the taste of the underworld air.
It's getting late. Where to now?
One peach soul glad? Shaken?
Ooh, want a drink?
Look, Miss Himiko, I brought the kid back as promised.
You're all right. We couldn't find you in either dream or reality. We were worried sick.
It's good to see you're unharmed. Allow me to introduce you to Miss Black Swan, Memo Keeper of the Garden of Recollection.
Yeah, Miss Himiko said that they were investigating the incidents happening in the dreamscape.
We've only met once, but thanks to you, we might be able to use this opportunity to get to know each other a little bit better.
So how did you end up there? And what the heck happened?
So, the one who attacked you was a girl dressed in red, adept at illusory arts, and was able to shapeshift.
Her name is Sparkle, a masked fool who has infiltrated Penacony. Don't worry, she won't be bothering you for now. She's probably patting herself on the back for a job well done.
It seems you know her well.
Of course. I know everyone here. On Penacony, anyone could be lying, but the remembrance does not lie. So I feel the need to clarify with everyone. Miss Sparkle's tricks can induce hallucinations, but that strange dreamscape? Nothing to do with her. It originated from Penacony itself.
Penacony itself?
Have you not sensed it yet? This apparent land of dreams. It's a carefully designed dream maintained by the family through unknown means. And the memory zone he fell into, That's the true dreamscape. Chaotic, dangerous, enigmatic. A beast of memory dwells in the ever-shifting labyrinth.
She's right. Everyone, do you all still remember your surroundings during your entry into the dreamscape?
Huh. So everyone saw the same thing? I remember... it was a room. And then, through a mirror, I came to a long hallway.
The Gallery of Thoughts. That's how the hotel staff referred to it.
Have you noticed? These landscapes seem quite distinct from that of Penacony's in your dream, yet strikingly similar to the dreamscape described by Miss Black Swan.
You're right. I didn't give it much thought at first, but in hindsight, the overlap is hard to ignore.
Also, after speaking to some of the frequenters, the first stop when you enter the dream is supposed to be the hotel in the dream. But due to certain incidents, the hotel is now under renovation.
What could possibly have to happen to an entire building for it to require renovation? Combine that with what he just experienced, and the answer is clear. Penacony's dream is sinking right now, turning back to its original form, and falling into the deep sea.
Sinking? You mean the dreamscape is collapsing?
The encounter at the Dreamscape Hotel was a sign.
I see. That would explain the uneasiness we've sensed from the family. Leaving aside the question of guest safety, were this to become public, it would tarnish the name of the planet of festivities. With the Charmony Festival around the corner, it's no wonder they'd want to keep it under wraps.
Even the guest's safety cannot be assured now. Isn't the monster that he encountered indisputable proof? Need I remind you that it is a Memory Zone meme? How could a meme that heralds death and murder appear in a dream that the family proclaims to be absolutely safe? Everyone could be lying on Penacony. Does that include the family as well?
Miss Black Swan, we fully understand our current predicament now. Going back to your original suggestion, for what reason has the Garden of Recollection chosen to work with the Astral Express?
Let me rephrase then. This is my personal request, not the Garden of Recollections. And the answer is simple. Miss Himiko, I simply wish to make an exchange related to the remembrance. Apart from my duty, I also have some personal pursuits in aesthetics. I am a memo keeper and a collector. I too yearn to experience those luminous, dazzling, cherished memories. That's simple enough to understand, no? As for you all, nameless of the Astral Express and practitioners of the Trailblaze, I have faith in your potential, as well as in the unique splendor you will unleash on the stage. This is why I wish to befriend all of you. A place where nightmares and sweet dreams intersect. The perfect cradle for the remembrance.
I understand. But before replying, we must first discuss this among ourselves.
Naturally. Take your time.
How do you see things, Himiko?
It's best to be skeptical of her. There's a significant amount of intentional misdirection in her words. But I worry about the worst outcome. If the dreamscape's anomaly really exists, and it isn't a natural occurrence, but instigated by someone behind the scenes.
Then it likely has something to do with the Watchmaker's invite.
Huh. How'd you figure that one out?
Well, excluding any extreme scenarios, the mastermind responsible for these shifts in the dreamscape undeniably stands against the family, which narrows it down to two possibilities. Someone is drawing in external influences to distract and disrupt the family's control over Penacony. Either that, or the family has been forced to seek outside aid surreptitiously for self-preservation. But from the encrypted message on the invite and the family's reaction, the former is more likely.
Which also means that the one who sent out the encrypted nameless message and the mastermind behind the anomaly are on the same side. Maybe even the same person.
Well, this doesn't necessarily mean a thing, right? In terms of methods, both the Fools and the Riddlers could pull it off. Hasn't the IPC cracked the message too?
March, calm down. It's just a possibility. But if this encrypted message isn't some harmless prank, but done so to invite the Trailblaze into the fray, we cannot remain uninvolved.
Well, let me tell you what I discovered, and I'm sorry, it's bad news. According to reliable sources, some people spotted a tall silver-armored man on Penacony. I've reached out to the Bloodhound family for news and visited many of those guests who claim to have seen this invader. And this is what I received. I've sent it to you. Open it and take a look.
Ahem. Can you hear me? Astral Express, it's been a while. How's Penacony?
It's that hacker girl!
I'll get straight to the point. I know you've been investigating the abnormal phenomenon surrounding Penacony. Or rather, we are pleased to see that you've been doing that, because the deeper you delve, the closer you'll get to uncovering the truth about the so-called beautiful dream. The family is obviously hiding something, right? Well, we've nabbed some valuable information, and out of the goodness of my heart, I've decided to share it with all of you. Although it unfortunately means your idyllic break in paradise is nearing its end. Enter this string of code into your dream pool, the device you use to dream with, and dive into the hidden map for a look. The coordinates have been sent to you. You just have to copy them over. Also, I take it you've already heard about Sam. You should look forward to the meeting. He's a straight shooter who values a fair fight. I think you'll get along with him just fine. Don't be overwhelmed by his enthusiasm. Oh, he had me relay a message to you. Ahem. The curtains have just risen over the dream that can't be reached. The various factions have started to move. I wish you luck. Don't fall behind, Nameless.
Those Stellaron hunters. They even factored Penacony into their plan. Nowhere safe from them.
The situation is clear. The planet of festivities isn't what it seems on the surface. Everyone's sights, including the factions in the family, are set on the Watchmaker's legacy. Every party has its own motives, and they're attempting to thwart each other. While we still don't know what this legacy entails, it's only a matter of time before the power struggle ensnares innocent bystanders. The Molten Knight, Sam, is reportedly a remnant of Plamoth's Iron Cavalry, a genetically engineered warrior. He possesses superhuman perception and acts decisively. He'll leave no margin for error. This individual is every bit as dangerous as Kafka and Blade. This message is a threat. The hidden map that Silverwolf mentioned is probably the sealed Dreamscape Hotel. For the sake of what's to come, a visit seems necessary. which is why I didn't suggest it initially. But the way things are now, the Astral Express has a reason to join the fray. If the family asks, just tell them that the Express is investigating the Stellaron hunters. I'm sure they'll understand. We'll plan our next move according to how they react.
Then we are in agreement. Let's return and inform Miss Black Swan.
Preservation is determined by our actions.
When it comes to Celestial Jade, it's all about synergy and luck.
Miss Black Swan, the Express is willing to cooperate with you. We need a proper guide to navigate the memory zone.
I'm at your service. I will not disappoint.
You two, return to your own rooms. Enter the dream, and if everything goes without a hitch, we'll see one another at the Dreamscape Hotel's lobby.
I'll stay in the real world to ensure everyone's safety. If needed, I will also parley with the family. I assume there's no problem, Miss Black Swan?
It seems that I'll have a hard time gaining your trust, even if I personally did rescue your friends. It's no problem, of course, other than the fact that my feelings are a little hurt.
We're counting on you, Welt. As for us, let's get ready to see the Dreamscape's true visage.
We'll be busy for a while. I wonder if Firefly has returned to reality yet. I don't have her contact info. I'll ask Black Swan.
You look anxious. Worried about that girl? You can talk to me if you've something on your mind. In this world, there's no one who heals the heart better than a memo keeper. I just did what I had to do. You are special, after all. So special that many pairs of eyes are watching your every move. Don't worry. That is a one-way door leading to awakened reality. Unless that girl is so stubborn that she refuses to wake up from the dream, which isn't possible. She must be holed up somewhere in the hotel massaging her eyes right now. It appears you've had some unhappy memories. But it's obvious that this partnership makes the most sense to you, me, and the Express crew, no? So you can take it easy and trust me. Of course, I'm not the only memo keeper who has come. Penacony has opened its doors to factions beyond the family for the first time. And the Garden must record this historic moment. So you can try working together with others as well, as long as you can see them. No, I will accompany you into the dream to prevent harm from befalling you all. Memo keepers don't need a dream pool anyway. All right. Drift peacefully off to sleep, and I'll be right with you.
Welcome to Penacony, honored guest.
Back in this familiar room.
This way, darling. What's wrong? Are you not feeling well? That's good then. I know you're more sensitive to Memoria, thus more easily affected by the dreamscape than others. This is also why I have to accompany you. I shall use my methods to relieve you. Don't worry, as your companions are safe. I had both of them each give me a trinket before I entered the dream. This will allow me to feel their presence in the memory zone. They're already awake in their rooms. Will you be comfortable in following me now? Time waits for no one. We must hurry to the lobby.
March's room is this way. I should go meet up with her.
I know what you're thinking, but alas, that girl isn't in there, and neither is this her room. The moment you stepped into the memory zone, reality's building structures lost all meaning. I can sense that she is in a faraway place right now. In the meantime, if we want to find that lobby the navigator mentioned, we'll have to try a little harder. These poor little things stumbling about. Strange. There appears to be someone else's presence here. Her. How is this possible?
Are there no staff members here at all? Huh? What are you doing here? Well, not really. I just don't know where I am.
We'll have to cut the banter short. Let's first work together and remove these overly friendly children, shall we?
I'm indebted to you both for your help.
Fighting with me.
Gotta stop the bleeding.
Finally, some peace and quiet. What are the two of you doing here?
We could ask you the same thing.
It's a long story. I fortuitously, as he should remember, became friends with some of the Bloodhounds and was helping them track down a wanted criminal. Except I ended up here for some reason.
You Aren't hiding anything, are you?
Hiding? I don't think I'd be capable of that in front of a memo keeper. That's not what I meant. It's just a figure of speech. Your arrival is timely. This dreamscape is fraught with danger. Since our destination is the same, how about we join forces? I can protect you from harm, but in the memory zone, I'll need assistance from the memo keeper as well. And if we run into the family, it wouldn't hurt to have one more person to explain the situation.
What do you think?
Thank you. I'm truly grateful. Glad to be traveling with you again, Miss Black Swan.
I truly hope so.
Looks good. Is that all?
This room. Why is it upside down?
The memory zone is constantly shifting its form. Looks like we'll have to think of a way to walk on the ceiling.
We're standing on the ceiling right now.
Miss Acheron's words speak sense. Regardless, we have to reach that flat surface hanging overhead. And we're not scaling the pillar, of course. I'll teach everyone some traversal tricks used in the memory zone.
Fighting is meaningless.
I'm okay.
Hit!
Ill tidings manifest.
I've no interest in conflict. Don't worry about me.
Ill fate descends!
Not a scratch. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward! Lance at the ready.
Ill tidings manifest. Memories are ever changing. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Fighting is meaningless.
Another precious memory to hold on to. How about it? Can you feel the memoria flowing around you? Next, find a suitable spot and try walking up the wall.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Lance! Forward!
Ill fate descends!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
I've no interest in conflict. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Retribution will find you.
Hit!
Here, try this!
Ill tidings manifest. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
It worked. You really can walk up walls.
A memory zone of this level is mere child's play to a memo keeper. Come on, let's head out through the front door.
Fighting is meaningless.
I'm okay.
Deep breaths!
Lance! Forward!
Ill fate descends!
vision! Break!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
It worked. You really...
Too late to repent.
Ill tidings manifest.
Not a scratch.
Memories are ever beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Ill fate descends.
Specimen in sight. Deep breath.
Destiny's
Lands at
hand
the
has
ready.
truly blessed me. Another precious memory to hold on to. A turn of fate.
This is... a dead end.
You're natural, aren't you? You're a prodigy at remembrance.
Yet another journey with you.
You better be good. My time is precious.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return! Bloom.
Destiny's hand has
Repay.
truly blessed me.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Don't get complacent.
I'm on guard.
What are you looking at?
Destiny isn't chosen. Ill tidings manifest.
Not a scratch.
Memories are ever beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Receive divinity.
Eternal sleep is not that
Dead return!
Destiny is apparent. Ill fate descends!
Time to twirl!
Lance at the ready.
Honored to meet me. Time to twirl! Hey! Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours!
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Ill tidings manifest.
Great. The more the better.
You're a natural, aren't you? You're a prodigy at remembrance.
We've arrived. There's an elevator here, just like in the lobby. We should be able to reach our destination with it.
But the memory zone up ahead appears to be severely twisted. Be careful, everyone.
Will of Preservation!
Upgrade configured.
Receive divinity.
Attribution will find you.
Repay.
Attribution will find you.
Time to twirl!
Ill fate descends.
Hit.
Ill tidings manifest.
Receive divinity. The dead return!
Great. The more the better.
We've arrived. There's an elevator here, just like in the lobby. We should be able to reach our destination with it.
But the memory zone up ahead appears to be severely twisted. Be careful, everyone. See? I told you it wasn't going to be that simple. Where is this?
This door is locked too.
There's no end to this. Let me try. This memory zone is overly twisted. I have to use an elegant method, so you two, please give me a little time. Got it. I can see the core of this dreamscape, and there are members of the family, and some figures trying to find their way forward. It appears that your friends aren't faring too well. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 3. There's a third person seeking the way to the lobby. Wait. It's the girl who was with you. It eludes me, but there is a known semblance in the memory zone, mirroring the essence she radiates. What reason does she have to delve so deep into the dreamscape? Is she running? No. Running away? Something's right behind her. This is not good. Everyone, we must hurry. There's no time. I'll just have to break the rules and use some methods to help you phase through the memory zone. I picked up slivers of her thoughts in the memory zone. These will help you form an impression of her. Now, you must hang on to these thoughts with all your might and shape them in your mind. I got some very familiar memories just now. She's not the only old friend who has appeared here. There was also a third party at the scene when you ran into danger. That memory zone meme, it is here as well. through here.
In my dream, I saw scorched earth and a new sapling emerging from it. It bloomed against the morning sun and whispered to me, "Why do people choose to sleep?" I think it's because they're afraid to awaken from the dream.
Watch out! A dangerous presence lurks nearby.
Everyone, be on your guard.
You You all right? Look at me. Calm down. Deep breaths. All right?
Allow me. Relax. You'll be fine. I'm really sorry, but I have to leave for a short while. Death still hovers about, and I must personally ensure Miss Himiko and Miss March 7th's safety, and warn them. I'll leave him to you, Miss Acheron.
I'm sorry for what happened. I was too focused on that girl and got sloppy. It was my hesitation that caused her to lose her life. I'm sorry. Sorry, I had no choice. Yes, we will. But not yet. Before the hunt, we should keep our eyes peeled and consider where the true enemies are hiding and how to fight them. Do not let pain dictate your thoughts. Compose yourself and you will walk the right path. Once, someone said to me, "No compassion for the enemy, for that is cruelty upon yourself. But you must see clearly who the true enemy is. And then, with one swing of your blade, you must understand its meaning and the price you pay." This is the only advice I have for you, from someone burdened with a blood debt.
I'm back. Miss Himiko has something to tell you. There's good news and bad news.
I understand the situation now. Please take him and retreat to a safe location. If time allows, you can investigate Firefly's matter first. Meet later at Clocky's statue.
Which is why I must undertake Miss Himiko's request and bring both of you back to reality. I'm glad to see that you're fine. Let us reach a safe place before speaking again.
Miss Black Swan, do you not intend to open some sort of teleporter?
I don't recommend that. His mental state is unstable, so we have to avoid any rough traversal methods like just now. Also, while we're departing, we can still do more for Miss Firefly, can't we? Some remnants of her presence linger nearby. Seize the chance to etch them into your remembrance before they're gone.
If we can start investigating on the way, that'd be good.
Let's go. We have to find another path.
Sorry, but could you give me a few more minutes? I have some unfinished business. May death be the end of your boundless dream. guiding you back to the waking world. Let's go.
This way. Follow me. going on? Why is it getting hot in the Memoria?
You've noticed it too.
Let's settle this.
Lance at the ready.
Hey!
Ill tidings manifest. Mind your manners.
Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Receive divinity.
Destiny's hand has truly blessed me.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
A moment's excitement, nothing more.
What's going on? Why is it getting hot in the Memoria?
You've noticed it too. Like, something is burning.
I'll see you off.
Memories are ever changing. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Eternal sleep is the dead return!
Ill fate descends.
It's time.
Honored to meet me. How am I gonna get that time back?
Is that all?
These are all charred remains.
They're still smoldering. The culprit can't have gotten far.
I suppose we can slow down for now then.
Looks like this monster was slain by a thermic weapon.
They're all just burning remembrances. A stark contrast to this deep sea.
Careful. These traces are fresh. Our unsought guest isn't far away.
No match for me. Looks like this monster died of a hyperthermic reaction.
Something's off. These traces are fresh. Someone just left the scene. Would this person have anything to do with what's happened just now?
I cannot reach a conclusion with so few clues.
Just listen to your gut. You were the one who said that the remembrance doesn't lie.
From the memories of these carcasses, that person was tall and much stronger than an adult male. The method was clean and crisp. All one-strike kills. Maybe a mercenary or an assassin. He entered through the door from the lobby and went farther into the hotel. If that's the case, he should have seen everything that happened here. I take back what I said. We have to hurry to that memory zone where Miss Firefly's presence was imprinted. Considering what this person can do, if his goal is that place as well, there won't be anything left there. You two this way. I'll try to create a stable shortcut for you. Look. Upon leaving the lobby, the structure has become chaotic. Phase through that corridor and be careful. Do not alert the meme. Yeah.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Time to twirl!
Destiny isn't chosen. Ill fate descends.
Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Let's settle this.
Time to twirl!
What do you want to know? Ill tidings manifest. Memories are ever changing. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
I'll see you off.
Another precious memory to hold on to.
You chose the wrong enemy. The dead return!
Time to twirl!
It's time.
Destiny isn't chosen. Ill fate descends.
A moment's excitement, nothing more.
magnificent sight. It's this room, then.
Yes. More precisely, it's right below. Exactly what it means. Down. You two may not be able to phase through physical structures like memo keepers, but I've got a great idea that will help you safely reach the floor right below this room. It's really easy. See this chandelier? Next, we want to create some reasonably small movements. Still remember what I taught you? Feel the flow of the memoria, walk up the wall, and then get close to it.
I'll see you off.
Bloom. Lance at the ready.
Oh dear. Hey! Time to twirl!
You chose the wrong end.
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Looks good.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Eternal sleep is not the dead return!
What are you looking at?
Destiny isn't chosen. Ill fate descends!
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Time to twirl! Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
What do you want to know? Ill tidings manifest!
Time to twirl!
Memories are ever-changing. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss!
Idle mode. How boring.
Receive divinity.
Destiny's hand
Repay.
has truly blessed me.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Eternal sleep is
The dead return! Let's settle this.
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Ill tidings manifest.
Lance at the ready.
Honored to meet me.
Looks good.
Let's settle this.
Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Memories are beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Destin.
How am I gonna get that time back?
Is that all?
Let's settle this.
eternal sleep is
The dead return!
I'm on guard.
Honored to meet me. Time to twirl!
Destiny is apparent. Ill fate descends.
Lands at the ready.
a moment's excitement, nothing more. You chose the wrong enemy.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Time to twirl!
It's time.
Destiny is apparent.
I'll see you off.
Time to twirl!
I'm on guard.
What are you looking at?
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Let's wait and see. Repay.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Memories are ever changing. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Time to twirl!
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
Oh dear. Time to twirl!
Lance at the ready.
Ill fate descends.
I'm on guard.
Time to twirl!
Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
You chose the wrong...
Oh dear.
Lance at the ready.
What are you looking at?
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Looks good.
Look, a solitary chain. Go say hello to it. Look, it's common sense and easy, right?
Are we jumping down from here?
Don't worry. I'll do something about it. Let me stack the dream bubbles to give everyone a nice, soft landing. Okay, here we go.
We landed safely. This is amazing.
Don't imitate the Memo Keeper without the accompaniment of one. Well, wouldn't it be lovely if these nosy newcomers found their way back home? Memories are ever-changing. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss!
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
An elusive foretelling. Ill fate descends!
I'll see you off.
I'm on guard.
I won't break.
Receive divinity.
How appropriate.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Time to twirl! Connection.
Ill tidings manifest.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
No one will disturb us now. Here, how about I show you a little magic trick? Not there. Come back. Are you ready? Don't be too surprised.
Is that Firefly?
Yes, it's what this room left behind. The memories of her. The slight trembling of the ground. The fleeting reflections on the screen. The flow of memoria. I gathered and reproduced them in fragments. As for the context, we'll need to sort that out a bit. Hurry along now. Recreating memories on this scale takes quite a toll on me.
That thing I encountered with my Trailblazer friend back then. If I'm not wrong, it has to do with the Watchmaker.
She mentioned your name.
Thinking of you even in your absence. Seems like you two were pretty close. She seems to be sharing her discovery with someone, and it's related to the Watchmaker.
She has no idea that she'll become a victim.
Let's get going.
Let's? Is there someone else?
If I could try again.
She stares at the screens. Is she looking at herself in the mirror? What does she mean by try again?
Calm down, Firefly. Stay calm.
She seems very nervous.
Yes. What is making her so nervous? With all this in mind, Firefly and her companion, there should only be one, have entered this corridor together.
Why did you... This isn't what we agreed on.
The situation has changed, and it seems that companion has deviated from the original plan.
Perhaps, judging from the outcome, this is that person's true intention.
Why?
Who forced her to go that way? And
Mecca? What an intriguing statement. I recall the Bloodhound family is pursuing a criminal, a tall male in silver armor.
The door! It won't open! It's a dead end!
based on these fragmented pieces of information, it seems Firefly's companion betrayed her halfway and trapped her alone in this room, disappearing without a trace. But why?
She mentioned that this transaction involves the Watchmaker, and that often means stepping on many people's toes. They might have had their eyes on the legacy, or wanted to silence another who knew too much. Or there could be a deeper secret tucked away in this memory zone. And to hook that elusive prize, one needs the right bait.
Do you mean Firefly?
This is just the worst-case scenario. But think about it. If the mastermind behind all this is nearby, why would he let us look around freely? Unless there's something else he cares more about and needs. Or should I say, is verifying. She had no other way to leave but from the side corridor.
Based on these fragmented pieces of information, it seems Firefly's
She mentioned that this transaction involves... They might have had... Do you mean... This is just... There's something else...
There's actually a path here.
Unpredictable pathways pointing toward a wandering meme. She was completely lost in the memory zone. Unpredictable pathways pointing toward a wandering meme.
It's an exit. Following this path should lead me out of this place.
Unfortunately, this path ultimately leads one to the lair of death.
Finally back in the lobby. If that's the case.
She thought she had escaped, but... After that, it's the end.
Everyone, over there.
It seems like someone has been awaiting us. Ready to step into the spotlight now. Stellaron Hunter Sam.
Careful.
A Galaxy Ranger. And a Memo Keeper. Leave now and nobody gets hurt. Or else, all of you will die here. The detective game is over. You shouldn't be here. Clean up. I underestimated you. Don't get complacent.
Defend the weak.
What are you looking at?
I will set the seas ablaze.
Pity you chose the wrong enemy. Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead will return!
You must be honored to meet me. This is gonna hurt.
The seal of ill fate descends. Memories are ever changing. Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss.
Once you're back in the real world, remember to tell everyone about the Stellaron Hunter who was behind your ultimate departure. Scorched Earth operations!
Attribution will find you.
Abyss flower, bloom.
Destiny's hand has truly blessed
That which is
me.
seized must be repaid.
Lance ablaze.
threads of destiny aren't chosen. Again, the ill tidings manifest.
Receive divinity. Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead will return!
Lance at the ready.
Maybe you can keep it down? Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours!
Tough spot. Execution. Underway. Step 2. Implementation. Step 1. Implementation.
Allow me to see you off. Abyss flower, bloom.
Defend the weak. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Now commencing. Scorched Earth operations.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead will return!
Annihilation.
Receive divinity. That which is seized must be repaid.
Time to clean up.
I underestimated you.
Fracture!
Tough spot. Execution. Underway.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead return!
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
You chose the wrong enemy.
Annihilation. Clean up. Time spot. Execution. Underway.
Bloom. Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Step 2. Implement. Step 1. Implementation.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Now commencing. Scorched Earth operations.
Receive divinity. I'll see you off. Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
I'm on guard.
Annihilation.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Clean up. Time spot. Execution. Underway. Step 2. Implementation.
Eternal sleep is not the
Dead return!
time to settle your accounts.
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Step 1, implementation.
Oh.
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy.
Light up the ignition. Time to clean up.
I'm okay.
Now commencing. Scorched Earth operations.
Abyss flower, bloom. Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead will return!
That which is seized must be repaid.
Lance at the ready.
Fracture!
Allow me to
Lance
see you
ablaze.
off.
Flaming lance. Forward!
Subdue. Implementation. If that's the case.
Leave the dance stage to them, my dear.
What a show. Well, thank you for your efforts, Memo Keeper. Quite a brilliant move to pit enemies against each other. When I first saw the Ranger and the Hunter together, my heart skipped a beat. I never thought you'd successfully trigger a conflict between the two.
As promised, I've delivered the child to you. Our transaction is complete.
Looks like our nameless friend over here is still confused. Let me explain. In short, you need to thank this lady here, my friend. Not only did she not betray you, on the contrary, she rescued you. From that Galaxy Ranger. Right. I do enjoy seeing that shocked expression of yours. My friend, let's be honest. That woman named Acheron isn't as simple as you thought. Did she say she's a Galaxy Ranger? She's actually an emanator who brings death and finality. But, oh, there's no but. This is the truth. Let me give you some IPC insider information, my friend. Do you know Duke Inferno? Fatora's Ifrit? Nicely done. As expected. I'll cut to the chase then. This Duke Inferno is a fire demon from Fatora. He's an energy life form, and it's rumored that his birth is related to a certain genius. He and his thugs formed Everflame Mansion, and viewed Nanook as their savior. In actuality, they were led by this duke to go around burning and looting, practicing the will of destruction. And even the other Annihilation gangs weren't spared. I'm not sure what the family was thinking, or perhaps someone was scheming behind the scenes. But, shockingly, these characters received an invitation. And why would the Everflame Mansion decline? They harbor fierce intentions, swearing to turn the planet of festivities into a sea of blazing flames. But there's no need to worry. They won't be able to attend. Do you know why? Because Ifrit is dead. They were eliminated on their way. The assailant, demonstrating remarkable expertise, ruthlessly ended Ifrit and swiped the invitation that the Annihilation Gang had in their possession. The Everflame Mansion disbanded, each going their separate ways. Thereafter, a mysterious Galaxy Ranger arrived on Penacony, checking into the hotel with only a music box. Do you still need me to continue the story, my friend? The Galaxy Rangers come and go like shadows, and there's little communication between them. Her story is almost too perfect. If she remains silent, there's no concrete evidence against her. While the IPC can investigate, it'll take some time. So, my friend, the choice is yours now. You can leave this place immediately, without looking back, and forever forsake the chance to get closer to the truth. Or, you can accept my invitation and learn a truth. A truth potent enough to upend everything in Penacony. I need your help. So I'll wait, but not for long. Once you are ready, follow me. As for aligning with me, see the truth first, then decide. You'll still have time.
Acheron is the emanator of a particular eon? Can I really believe a Venturine? But he gave me a choice. Maybe I should talk to Black Swan again.
My. You look like a small, injured animal. Are you still willing to talk to me? Of course, I'm still willing to be your psychotherapist. I admit I made a transaction with that gentleman to bring you before him, but this is also a safe place. He needs you. It's essential if we want to reclaim Penacony. Recognizing his immense potential and the invaluable memories he can help me gather, I opted to join forces with him. In Penacony, everyone may be lying, and yes, that includes me. I can't deny this, nor do I seek forgiveness. But do you still remember? I said, I have faith in your potential, and that's not a lie. The Garden of Recollection wants to witness the future of the Astral Express trailblazing the cosmos. And as for these memories, I will treasure them. I do not have reasons to hurt any of you. Instead, I will continue to assist you. Provided you are willing to accept my assistance. My take on this might surprise you. In my view, he's a trustworthy individual. Not for any other reason, but because he's an exceptional businessman. In this vast universe, no one values honesty in contracts more than a merchant. But always be on guard, particularly when making agreements with him. Scrutinize the details. Beyond the confines of the contract, your rights are off his radar. He'll go to extreme lengths to ensure his advantage. I still believe that Miss Firefly's situation is deeply connected with the Stellaron Hunter, just as we speculated. But, as you've heard, Aventurine has his finger pointed at the Galaxy Ranger. I can't fathom why he'd draw that conclusion, but given his access to the IPC's intelligence network, we should seriously consider his perspective. Moreover, I believe Miss Acheron is also hiding something. No. In fact, I should say she's hiding everything from us. It was an unexpected finding from an earlier encounter. With regards to the Annihilation Gang, I can also prove that what Aventurine said was the truth. During this golden soiree, she is the dance's centerpiece. Why, of course. But now is not the time. I know you are confused and sad. Whoever that girl might have been, a living soul, a memory that was meant to last. She simply vanished, like the dissolution of bubbles in water, disappearing in an instant. No matter what, I hope you can trust Aventurine, or rather, trust me and see the truth with your own eyes. This can lead us deeper into the secrets behind Penacony. I will protect you. Once I gather more information from him, I'll make sure you're safely returned to your companions. For the truth, and to prevent more unnecessary sacrifices. It is the right choice. Perhaps he plans on doing so, but I won't. The Garden of Recollection has eyes everywhere. If he wants to hurt you, he'll have to fight against the Memo Keepers. I've warned him about that. Later, I'll stay by your side as a mimetic entity, just in case. Time to set off.